Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. As I promised, I'm gonna be doing the fragrance review of Dolce&Gabbana Light Blue Eau Intense EDP. It's a very long name. Long name. I'm getting used to it. Every time I post it, it's kind of tidy work, long work to write the name. So it's a very beautiful fragrance. It's a very beautiful presentation. But before I start, I'd like to say a few things. First of all, many of you asked me like, what do I do for a living and stuff like that. Like nowadays I hardly can go to the comment section because mentally I'm not really there. Like when I'm just scared. I told you I'm constantly scared that I might read something that at these kind of times I don't want to read something negative because people do write that stuff, that kind of stuff. And as you guys know, I went through a hard time recent times. So, like first few like 10 days or last 10 days were very difficult for me. Other personal things, my like death of my very good friend Chris, and like so many things were not happening right in Bangladesh. So combined, I was having some personal problems as well. So anyway, I was not really mentally there. I'm really recovering slowly. Things are looking a little better, and like life is getting a little bit okay, but it's not really quite there. So I really apologize to every one of you, like every single of you. I cannot respond to all of you because I am not going to the comment section, but soon hopefully I will. And the thing is, like, as you asked me what do I do, YouTube is not my earning source. Many of you don't know that I do not make money from YouTube. I just do it for my passion, my main goal. Whatever I do else in my life, the goal always remains that I want to put videos here. And last 2 years have been magical and fantastic. I got more than what I expected, asked for. All right, so thanks to every single one of you. I do run a little decant page. That's where I do decanting and stuff like that, fragrance splitting and all that. 10 or 5 ml samples you can collect from me if you're in Bangladesh, and then I buy new bottles, and it's been magical. Yeah, really. Every single one of you helped me. Really, really thanks a lot. Right. So yeah, right now let's do the review on this. Hopefully my journey can continue, and I can bring you reviews that are honest. Okay. So the fragrance, little long introduction, sorry. The fragrance is a flanker of original Dolce& Gabbana Purum. And Dolce& Gabbana Purum is basically a tobacco lavender based scent. The original sticker version of it, I have a 5 ml sample thanks to Charan Bhai. I really love that fragrance, but the reformulated one I never liked it. Same thing happened with the Dolce& Gabbana Light Blue Purum. I had both the fragrance. I gave the Purum to my dad. The Light Blue for men, I sold it because it was too much pepper. It used to get me headache, got me really sick to the vomiting point. Trust me, I hated that. And I did complete 360 degrees on this particular one that I'm about to review. That is the intense version, the EDP. And why did it happen? I'll let you know in a bit. Okay, so here's the box. Very beautiful velvety texture to the box. Yes, here it feels like a really nice velvety texture. It's very soft, like a material, or feel like a handbag, sort of a very nice touch to it. Okay, same happened with the other two, the original EDT and the Purum, the light blue Purum, and Dolce & Gabbana Purum. So this one follows the same bottle design box as well, but the juice color is a little different. Anyway, it's a 200 ml bottle, big one, and it's for men. This is classified as aquatic oceanic fragrance in my opinion, and this is EDP. Okay, so that's basically the difference between the previous one and this one. Previous one was EDT. The side, nothing much. Back, it says it's made in France, and here, nothing much. Up there, nothing much. There was a sticker on the plastic cellophane. I took it off and I put it on the bottle. Here's the bottom. You're gonna get your batch code and stuff. Very nice. I really like this box. They put a nice little effort. And there's a women's counterpart also. I might buy two, all intense for women or something like that. Okay. So bottle is the same design that original light blue or the Purum had, but the juice color from that white, they turn into eye-catching blue. This is such a psychological advantage to this fragrance. When you look at it, first thing, this one and 24 Gold Eyes, that other fragrance, moment you look at those juice inside the frosted bottle, it really provides that perspective in your head that this is going to be an aquatic oceanic fragrance, because this looks like you are just standing in front of a beautiful beach. Let's say Maldives or anywhere they have beautiful beach resort, that you can see the oceanic water and stuff like that, and the sky, everything's blue and clear, bright day. Okay, this is what it invokes. Beautiful presentation. The juice color is really lovely. Okay, so here's the sticker at the back that I posted. It's not supposed to be there, but I just like their stickers a lot. I also have on the Dolce & Gabbana I think the one EDP and also on the Royal Knights, I took out the sticker, put it on the box. Okay, so bottom you're gonna find your information here. The cap is light blue and the whole thing comes off actually like that. And the atomizer is kind of little. It's not the best atomizer, but shoots out enough juice, but it's not the best in my opinion. And the Dolce & Gabbana everything is kind of like a silver writing, beautiful, everything is nice, and bottle feels very very smooth and stuff. Okay, very beautiful. So Dolce & Gabbana, this light blue line has a lot of other flankers. Uh, what are the other ones? I cannot remember at this moment. There is a Italian Zest, the new one. There is like Living Campari or something. I forgot those names. And Living Stromboli. There are at least like 4 or 5 flankers. But this one right here, out of all the ones I sniffed, the story behind this, I want it for a long time. I want to blind buy this. I saw it once in Star Enterprise. One of the brothers actually booked it and bought the 75ml bottle. I just sniffed it once. Lasted a pretty long time. Longevity is damn good. For this kind of fragrance, it's one of the best. Aquatic fragrance is one of the best performer in the game. And I sniffed it, immediately liked it because that pepper that was heavily used in the light blue for men, which gave me headache and sick feeling, it's gone from this. Very little peppery kick in this, and pepper is somewhere in the background. Main players in these are now a lot more citrus, aquatic, salty notes, and if you like florals, these are all mixed in it. And it feels like, I don't know what fruit to pinpoint or something, but it does feel like it's better made now, it's better built now. The original EDT used to last like beast mode on me, 7-8 hours, 10 hours. This one would last you like 6-7-8 hours. If you're working in the AC zone, it's gonna last you 8 hours. Okay, very long lasting. The next day you can wake up, you can sniff on your shirt, the fragrance would be there if you apply it on your clothes, right? Excuse me. So yes, performance is not an issue. Projection, I would say the EDT projected better on me compared to this. That one used to be like 10, but unfortunately that performance didn't like match the smell. The smell was not that great in my opinion. This one, it lasts like 9 out of 10. Okay, that one like projects like 9 out of 10. That one is 10, this is 9. Still good projection, but this is not as aggressive, as loud, but it's pretty damn strong, so which is a good thing. So the notes already talked about, but if you love these fragrances, you can blind buy this. If you like Acqua di Gio, the original Acqua di Gio, the classic frosted glass, it has some florals, it has some aquatic oceanic breeze and watery feel to it. This is a classic, you guys know this. And then if you like the airy feel, you find in Versace Purum, this is a little bit more sweet, a little bit more floral and musky and a little bit woody, but same family they belong to. But that one doesn't last as much. And the last one, I would say the Salt that you pick up from Nautica's The Voyage. It's a classic. Every time I sniff it after 2-3 weeks, this I know it's a fantastic fragrance. Very casual, but this one doesn't have as much going on as Light Blue Eau Intense. So Light Blue Eau Intense performance is great. It opens up beautifully. Let me show you the spray actually. It's beautiful spray. Yeah, nothing there. Okay, let's go one spray because it's kind of strong. So this one, up top, it does smell like lemony citrus opening with sea breeze, little bit salt, and there is no seaweed in this, so it doesn't make it bitter. It's very fresh. It's very fresh. It's right the water of the ocean, you know, like a oceanic water. And if you love sailing, if you like being near water, like waterfall, river, whatever your case may be, this is right for you. This one is ideal fragrance to take for your holidays. Amazing fragrance gonna be. It's just gonna be pleasant. You're gonna make a lot of memories. It's gonna last the whole day. If you're going for the beach with spending time with the family, I think this one can be worn by any age, no problem. Youngsters would definitely love this. This is price wise, I think it's a little bit on the higher side now. I think maybe from a year or two it will go down, but I think if you pay around say $70 for 100 ml, I think that's pretty good price for it. Smaller bottles are 75 ml, there's 100 ml and this is 200 ml. So far I know only 3. So this, great for the daytime, summer and spring. So now, is this niche quality juice like people talked about, Pacific Rock Moss, and I'm gonna be like hyping it up? No, I'm not gonna try to say this is a niche quality juice, nothing like this. This is very basic, upgraded version of all those fresh fragrances that you saw. It solves the performance issues. It is much more refined. It's not that raw. It's very polished. You know, the fragrance is polished. There's no rough edges for the fragrance. It's not rough or rash anywhere. So it's very easy wear. and it doesn't really bother your nose. How many sprays? I would go like 3 to 4 sprays on it, like maybe one on my neck, which I could never do with the original light blue. Hate that fragrance. This, it does have that ease that you can wear it with. I love that. For that, it's been a long time I've been waiting for this fragrance. So yes, if you're going for work, excellent. Gym, sports, excellent. The sprays I was telling you, sorry, sprays, one on your neck, one on your chest, maybe two on your each arms or wrist, great. Or you can wear it here where the blood is pumping, so basically it's going to be projecting in the high heat. It's perfect to wear. You can wear it in summer and spring. You can also wear it in the cold winter, in the morning. Yeah, if you're going for morning walk, this is gonna last. It has good lasting power on it, but in the right heat it will really bloom nicer. So one thing, do not do, I see some people do often do this, like a small request, do not spray your fragrance and start rubbing your arms like you really need to start a fire like Tom Hanks in Castaway. Do not do that. This is gonna really destroy the top note of this fragrance, which is very enjoyable. So the opening top note, the citrus are slowly moving away. Then I'm getting that beautiful, salty, floral, like aquatic feel from this fragrance. Very basic, but done right, done really, really well. And for everyday fragrance, if you do not have so many aquatics, I think you should look into this. If you finished your Dolce & Gabbana light blue for men, upgrade to this. This is going to be definite upgrade. Okay, so this is done better. Okay, versatility, as I told you, like summer and spring, you can also wear it even the winter, but summer and spring, the ideal time to wear it, daytime. Are you gonna pick up compliments? Yes, this very handsome smell. If you're working in the office, crisp, clean, handsome, and confident professional man. That's what I pick up from this fragrance. So saying all that, it's a very, as you can understand, it's a favorable review, and I really am happy. After a long time, I managed to score the bottle. I highly suggest, if you like those fragrances that I showed you, you can blind buy this. Hardly I say that word in fragrance, right? I never say blind buy anything. If you're living in a hot summer country, tropical zone, by the beach, okay? If you're living in those kind of areas, you need something to work that goes really nicely with the heat, high heat, that performs really well. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue or Intense EDP. It does have the oomph to it, just like EDP is supposed to be. Perfect fragrance. Perfect, fruity, citrus, floral, oceanic, aquatic, breezy, everything that you can think of, and the smell actually looks like this juice color, right? So check out Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue or Intense. I recommend it to any men, okay? Any men. If you want to smell good in summer, you cannot go wrong with this fragrance. And one more fragrance comes to my mind just before I finish. Sorry, I didn't show it. It's very reminiscent of this one also, Bulgari Aquamarine. If you like this fragrance, also check this out, okay? Amazingly balanced fragrance. Take care, guys, and do let me know if you ever tried it, if you liked it, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a very nice day. Bye-bye.